This project begins with a story. In 1982, I was a punk rock kid in LA making fanzines. That year, I went to live with the family of Thomas Benacchia in the northern Arizona desert of Hopi Land. He said that they understood cultures by their symbols. When the Spanish came, they carried a cross. To the Hopi, the cross meant rationality, geometry, and materialism. Without a circle, the Spanish lacked a holistic perspective and therefore were doomed to ruin. The Hopi symbol has a cross and a circle, which represents balance. It is like the medicine wheel that is common among North American tribes. I believe that the Hopi understood the symbols to represent expressions of different aspects of the brain hemispheres. They said that the left side of the body was good because that is where the heart is, and the right side of the body was evil because it was obsessed with materialism. The right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain controls the right side. Each hemisphere also expresses different processing modules that affect communications. We can say that the left side is oriented towards print literacy and the right oriented for multimedia. This is the design of the mind. Therefore, in our education approach, we must design for mind and pattern. The shift is simple. Rather than look at the products of design, we should examine the design of media products. The ecological practice of permaculture understands that our operating paradigm is inseparable from designing solutions. An industrial paradigm promotes linear, centralized approaches to the system. Nuclear power is a perfect expression of this because it is embedded within the military-industrial complex. Solar power, on the other hand, is decentralized, local, and small. Likewise, our concept of media is similar. Advertising arose from industrialization, and we tend to view media like this image as a one-to-many information flow. We have internalized many assumptions of the industrial age. Thus, media literacy is also a product of industrialization. It tends to promote independent thinking rather than interdependence. In practice, though, we are moving to a many-to-many media network model. This is characterized by Henry Jenkins' convergence culture model, which stresses knowledge communities and distributed networks. Students of the future will be knowledge workers in this environment. Media permaculture is an effort to bring media literacy in alignment with new digital learning ecology. It changes the question from what is the meaning of this object to how did this object come into being. It focuses on design rather than the analysis of objects. It shifts from a mentality of autonomous learners studying about what media products mean to interdependent learners exploring how meaning is interrelated. So rather than do a linear analysis of a media artifact, such as represented by this grid, we explore how media exist in relationship to different factors, such as cognition, local and community interpretations of symbols, and the particular bias of media, such as books, websites, and television. Serving as a kind of human thermostat, the end result is to produce negative feedback into the system so as to bring it back into balance with the design of nature, thereby putting the cross back into the circle.